RELL Seas, sneak peeks you've probably never seen before part 2, and the last one is my absolute favorite, so make sure to stick around to the end to see that. First up, we have this bomb fruit finisher cutscene. Take a look, guys. As you can tell, they haven't added the explosion effects yet, but it still looks really nice regardless. And the next sneak peek, on the other hand, is way more eye-catching because they actually added in all of the visual effects for this one. So here's a little sneak peek into the lightning fruit finisher cutscene. And oh my god, that was beautiful, you guys. I can't wait till the day where we can actually start using this in game on people. And not just that, but I know you guys are loving these animation sneak peeks. That's why I actually found yet another crazy animation sneak, and this time it's going to be an in-game boss. You guys take a look. Not just that, but the RELL brothers also attached a message to the video explaining how this boss will actually work in game. So once you go near the boss, it will first taunt, which is this. Then it will close the gap between you and him like this. And then finally it will perform a rush and barrage attack like this. So yeah, that was a pretty cool sneak peek, guys, but guess what? I found another animation sneak peek that I want to show y'all today, and this one is by far my favorite, and it's also really old, so I doubt any of y'all have ever seen it before, so go ahead and take a look. And if you couldn't tell, that was Sanji's fighting style from the anime, which is basically when you only fight with your legs. And the animation was done really smoothly and the sound effects were great as well. And in that same tweet that I found the sneak peek, they also posted this picture of some of the RELL Seas chest designs. And to be honest, these aren't that crazy looking, but to be fair, the two on the bottom are probably just low level chests, which is why they look so boring, and the two on the top are maybe around mid-tier level chests. And if you don't know what the high tier chests look like, here's some sneak peeks of those. And speaking of chests, I found a super rare sneak peek of how the money in RELL Seas will look like. So here is how it's designed, guys. So you can definitely be expecting to see these in your reward chest and maybe even after you complete some of your missions. And now back to the action, I found yet another potential boss sneak of this three-headed dog, which is supposed to resemble Cerberus from the One Piece anime. And now in the anime, the main character Luffy actually ended up taming this dog. So maybe after we defeat him in game, we might also be able to use him as one of our own personal mounts. So that's definitely something to look forward to when we start playing the game. But you know what? Let's keep going with the sneak peeks, guys. And this next one is a very old sneak peek that I've never heard anyone even talk about. But it looks like we will be able to hide in barrels in RELL Seas. And not just one person, but even up to 3 people in the same barrel. And now I don't know how this would be that useful in game, but I definitely see the potential of maybe hiding your whole crew in a barrel and then jumping out on a player and just beating him to a pulp. And so it's a really creative idea from the RELL Bros, and once again, I can't wait to use this in game. But this next sneak peek I have lined up for you guys was actually a 2-in-1 combo. First, we see here one of the finishers on a player. So if you haven't played knockdown fighting games before, basically if you injure a player bad enough, they will get knocked to the floor and you need to go up to them to do a finisher attack. And as you can see, this guy is stabbing what looks like a knife into the other guy's chest. So very exciting stuff right here. And as you know, I'm always looking to find as many sneaks as I can, and so when I was looking in the background of this picture, I spotted this character standing still wearing what looks like an air bubble helmet from the One Piece anime. And if you don't know how this works, it basically just allows you to breathe underwater. So at least now we know how your character will be able to breathe underwater in the game. And this also means that if you don't have an air bubble equipped, you might actually be able to drown in the game as well. So that's going to be a very interesting feature for them to add, considering a lot of the game is going to be over the water. So maybe the ocean is actually going to be a scary place in this game, because people will not want to fall off their ships and drown. But guys, for the final sneak peek I've been waiting to show you, I don't know if this one's even real, but if it is, that would be absolutely insane. And basically the RELL brothers ended up posting a picture of a RELL Games Devil Fruit concept. And like I said, I'm not sure if this will actually be in game or not, but if it is, I can just tell you guys, this is going to be absolutely broken. But anyways, subscribe because I'll be posting some more RELL Seas sneaks very soon, and like the video if you want me to continue updating you on everything RELL Seas.